Hey everyone, what is up? What is up? Ethereal here with another video, and welcome to week 2 of the 3-month mini braid challenge. Like I have stated in the first video, I am going to be giving you a lot of pointers in these next 12 weeks. Well, technically now it's 10 weeks. The next 10 weeks I will be giving you pointers on what to do to improve your hair while you are wearing your mini braids, a lot of different secrets that I will unveil to you as well, and also just showing you how I've been able to grow my hair this long with the routine that I've had for 3 to 4 years now. I will also be revealing a little bit more about my hair type, what it's like, the texture, all of that, to give you a little bit of insight on what type of hair that I have. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the kind of hair that I have, as you all know, it is 4C. And to go into even more detail, I have low porosity 4C hair. My hair is also very dense and it's medium to thick strands. That's the type of hair that I have on my head. So just to give you more of an insight, I have the type of hair where if water drops onto it, it takes a long time for my hair to accept the water, but once it's in there, it's locked in there for a while, but also it's the type of hair that, if it rains, you get the droplets, they don't soak into the hair, they just stay on there. They can stay on there for hours at a time and I won't even realize it if it's in the right area where I'm not touching my hair. What else? My hair is the type of hair that will just take form and can lock in a certain curl. If you put it in rollers or whatnot, it can hold on to that curl for long periods of time. And if I take out a single hair strand, it's, when I say medium, that's what I mean. You can kind of see it, but not fully. So I wouldn't say it's completely thick, and I won't say it's completely thin either. It's right in the middle. As I've gone on my mini braid journey, I've learned as well that these sides of my hair right here on the sides are kind of like 4A, and the back is 4A as well. And this part right here, just on the outer edge right here, is 4B. But the rest of my head, my entire head is encased with 4C hair. Now, one thing that I really want to explain on this journey with mini braids is that having mini braids is basically a cheat code to having more moisturized hair and to be able to grow longer hair easier. I'm doing this based off of what I have observed in the past couple of years with my hair. When my hair is out, it's a lot more difficult to be able, it's not that you can't put moisture in your hair, but we all know that if you have type 4 hair, you tend to have to deal with shrinkage when you put moisture in your hair. And it leads to knots, it leads to a lot of things of that nature that causes me to honestly be reluctant to try and put moisture in my hair. Whereas when you put your hair in mini braids, you give yourself the opportunity to be able to clean your scalp more often than you would if your hair was out. Because let's be honest, when we have our hair out and it's 4C glory, we more than likely tend to wait till 2, maybe 3 weeks before we wash our hair. Whereas with mini braids, you can wash your hair weekly and there won't even be a problem. And it's perfect because it gives you even more of an opportunity to have moisturized hair in that state, and also to have a cleaner, fresher scalp than if you were to wait 2 to 3 weeks to do wash day. So it sets you up more so to benefit from the moisture that you put in your hair, and also to gain longer, stronger hair as well. Now, I do handle my hair during winter months a lot different than I handle my hair in the spring months. In the winter, I do my best to make sure that my hair is the most moisturized during that time, because the winter is when the air is a lot drier than usual. My hair gets drier than usual. And so I put a lot of importance on making sure that my hair is fairly moisturized, that my hair is protected as well. So in the springtime, that's when, the sun is out, you're sweating a lot more, you're getting more active. And usually during that time, I don't put as much heavy oils on my hair. I put a lot, my oils or the fusion of oils that I make is a lot lighter during the summer for my hair, so that the pores on my head will be able to breathe, and it won't be so easy to clog up the pores on my head and cause a bunch of problems in the future. So that is what I usually tend to do throughout winter and spring. I just kind of switch it up in that way. Now, since it is the second week, we will officially be doing wash day. Now, during the second week, it's pretty similar to the first week. During Wednesday, I do the same thing that I did last Wednesday, which is lightly moisturizing my hair, spraying my hair until it's damp, applying the oil, making sure that I get my ends again, and leaving it until Saturday. Now, when Saturday comes, usually that's like a self-care day. My wash days are a self-care day for me. So I usually do a lot of different things where I'm just kind of like retouching up my nails, putting on a face mask, or, relaxing, watching TV, painting my toenails, all that good stuff, and I try to make it a really enjoyable time so that during wash day, I don't feel like, oh, I gotta wash my hair. Oh my God, this is gonna be so taxing, So I try and make it an enjoyable experience, I put on my little fluffy slippers and all that good stuff. So I highly encourage you to do so during these days, because it is a day where you are rejuvenating yourself, not just your body in general, but your hair as well. Now, hair wise, on Saturday, what I do is I make sure that I have my shampoo, and I make sure that I have my herbal oil mix and my Malipe butter, which is basically a hard butter and then an oil and a shampoo. That's pretty much all I use on wash days. And what I do is I get my shampoo and I warm it up, and I shake the bottle. I put it on my scalp. I only get my scalp. I don't get the strands of my hair. I just get my scalp. And I put my bag, it's a plastic bag. You can get any type of plastic bag, and I tie it around my head. And when I tie the bag around my head, it just allows the Shikikai shampoo that I have to cook on my head, if that makes sense. And I usually leave it like from 1 to 8 hours, but this time, because I was short on time, I left it in for 2. Because I use natural products, it's a lot different than if you're using regular products. So I don't advise, or like products that have chemicals in it. So I highly advise you not to do this with like any type of shampoo that has like chemicals and all that stuff in it. This is like a 100% natural shampoo, so I don't have to worry about my hair being damaged or anything of that nature by leaving it on my head. In fact, it just makes absorbing the nutrients from the shampoo even greater than when I just, leave it on there for like 10 minutes. And this shampoo also acts as a conditioner. That's one thing that I can say is just amazing about Shikikai. It's like it's a shampoo and a conditioner. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's why I love natural products, because it just gives your hair everything that it needs for less if you know how to do it right. So that's what I use. And once it's time to actually wash my hair, I of course take the bag off of my head, and I get under the shower, and I use the inverted method to cleanse my hair. And that's basically when you just like dip your head down. You make sure all of your hair is forward in the shower when you're dipping your head down, and you're just massaging your scalp. You're making sure the blood rushes to your head while you're massaging your scalp. Once I finish getting all of the Shikikai out of my hair, I make sure that I wring my hair out, and then I make sure that my hair isn't completely just drenched and dripping before I apply my hair oil, my herbal oil mix. And I only apply the herbal oil mix to the strands of my hair. I don't apply it to the ends of my hair, because I use the butter for the ends of my hair. So that's what you see me doing, just getting the oil on the strands of my scalp. And then right after that, I do melt my butter, because of course I can't put it on there when it's hard. So I do melt the butter beforehand, but I take the butter and I put it thoroughly on the ends of my hair. I make sure that I get every single last strand. at the end. And what it does, it just really protects the ends of my hair for a long period of time. Sometimes it'll cross over to the next week, and it'll be time for me to re-moisturize my hair on Wednesday, and I still see my hair being like protected from the butter. Like the butter looks like it's disappeared, but you can feel the hair, you can feel the ends of the hair, and you can see that it literally has been frozen in place to keep anything outside of the strand from messing with it. It's amazing. It's like you're literally shielding your ends. And I'm going to show you right here really quick. Look at that. Look at that. Strong and springy. And this is after I put the MINI Braid butter on my hair. So once I do that, I usually don't use the blow dryer unless I absolutely have to. But if you have to, then go ahead and do it. If you don't have much time, you know, like tomorrow you're gonna wake up and it's still gonna be damp, go ahead and get that blow dryer out and blow dry that hair. But what I do is I try and let it air dry. But if I have to, when it gets to the point where it's not dry in time, I just take the blow dryer and I blow dry it. But once my hair is somewhat dry, but not completely dry at night, what I do is I put my hair into plaits on both sides of my head to kind of get a curl to my hair or some type of style going with my hair. And I put my bonnet on it, and then I go to sleep in the bonnet with my hair in the two plaits. Then I wake up the next day and I take my herbal oil mix, I apply it to the ends, so unbraiding will be easy when I'm unbraiding the plaits, and then I unbraid the plaits and I have this beautiful braid out on my mini braids. And after that, I just style it in any way I want to, and I'm good to go. That's literally all you have to do the second week. So that's pretty much in a nutshell my wash day, which is every 2 weeks. Hopefully you have a butter or something that you use to seal your ends so that you have very well protected ends for the remainder of the week when we go into our mini braid hair care. That is all for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is Ethereal signing off. Bye.